But while we're doing this, seeing or can't get the camera here to cooperate. Anyway, I didn't mean to push the button. Let's get what's going on to kind of bring you guys up to speed. Sorry about my tea glass here. All right. Seriously, the Turkish military has invaded Syria. They have moved into the Idlib province. They have brought troops on the ground. The situation in Turkey is in Syria is extremely volatile. There's all types of reports coming out. The Israelis or one Israeli journalist is claiming that Damascus, there's a coup going on in Damascus. There does not seem to be a coup going on. It could just be speculation, but there is a lot of things happening on the ground. President Putin has backed off of supporting air support against the Turkish military. That has been one thing that's happened. The Syrians have backed up. Um, they're really taking a heavy beating up in the because Erdogan has sent in a massive number of drones that overwhelmed their forces there. They've taken out tons and tons of tanks. This example here, this is supposedly a fast-moving video showing a lot of the targets that they've taken out just over the last few days. And with these drone strikes that came in, just massive amounts of these drone strikes. Foreign Minister Lavrov of Russia is calling on the Turkish military to back down. They know what to do, as they say. Who knows if that's really going to happen? Are they going to back down, or is this all just a facade? The Iranian government is also threatening to step in. They have Hezbollah is waiting for orders to use ballistic missiles against the Turkish forces up in Idlib, and they're within striking distance. Israel has warplanes being seen over Lebanon. We have, with the Iranian government saying to Turkey they should back down as well, and Erdogan being willing to take on both the Hezbollah and the Iranians. Russia now saying that it cannot guarantee the safety of Turkish aviation in Syria after Damascus shuts Idlib air in a Turkish helicopter that was going in to rescue wounded soldiers in the Idlib province was shot down by the Syrian government. So another large loss of life for the Turkish military. Has been a large loss of life for the Syrian military as well. And then we get this from Naftali Bennett, the now defense minister of Israel, says Israel threatens to remove Iran from Syria in the next 12 months. That kind of lets you know that Syria has become a battleground that could turn into a world war. I can't even begin to tell you guys what you want to be thinking about if that were to happen. Do be praying, do be stocking up on your own needs there. Keeping in mind, too, we're talking about this particular, all these things happening, all these conflicts going on over there in the Middle East. Erdogan also releasing his refugees to go back to, or to go to Europe, leaving them in a firestorm. We have the USS, I think, Howard into the Mediterranean. So we could have Iran, we could have Syria, we could have Turkey, we could have Russia involved, and the next thing you know, we end up with limited nuclear strikes here in America. What a present we need here before election. And I'm reminded of those little posts that was being seen by Trump holding up one election after another and him still being president. I mean, Trump, I don't think he would live that long to begin with, but, when I say that, as far as, his age, he's not a young guy any longer. But could that be a subliminal message that we're fixing to go to think about it, something to think about? were shot down today. That's what they have right here. It looks like, what is it, F-14 Phantom, something of that nature. That reminds me of Gary Lowry. He had a vision years ago, and I think it was F-14 would get shot down over the mountains of western Turkey. And when you saw that happen, that's when everything would hit the fan. I need to get Gary on. That is what that reminds me of. I just thought of that, and that's the very picture Gary showed me back then. I think it's an F4 is what it was. F4. A lot of this has been confirmed that, yes, they have been shot down. Russian bombers targeted a convoy of Turkish army in Sarman, South Idlib 1 hour ago, and this video watch was released by Turkey's militias, the Turkish Army Aviation 28 SR helicopters, which evacuated the TSK's wounded and killed soldiers from Syria. Wow. Russian bombers targeted a convoy of Turkish army. You want to talk about putting us on the brink of nuclear war. That could definitely be what's going to happen. They say you can hear this. Let's just see if we hear anything. They say Russia did it. It could be that it's Russian air defense systems that targeted the helicopter. You can hear the helicopter overhead. Let's just see if they get anything. Wait for it. Let's see, the video's almost over there. They're talking about a convoy, so I don't know if it's a convoy or just a helicopter. I did see, let me see if we can pull this up there, the footage of the Turkish helicopter that was shot down over Syria tonight. So let me just, I can pull that up. And they're just talking about that convoy, but I don't see it there. But there is there it is right there. There's a, oh, that's, I'm sorry, the video is sideways. Okay. Anyway. But anyway, they're saying that Russia airstrike. Okay, I understand now. It wasn't that the helicopter was shot down. The Russian airstrikes on the Turkish soldiers. Sources are estimating a significant amount of Turkish deaths and injured. All right, so that's a correction on that. That the Turkish helicopter was going in there to pick up the wounded and stuff, and quickly, yes, we could end up seeing major escalation. Anyway, we wanted to bring this to your attention just so you guys are aware of what's going on. About to knock everything over in my office here. I've had so much happening. I was on with Bonnie tonight. We were trying to record for Flashpoint. And you want to talk about like government intrusion, it seemed like. We were being cut off every few minutes, steadily cut off. But we had perfectly good signals. So what was going on? Don't know. It's just very troubling what we're seeing happening right now. Anyway, I won't hold you guys up. Thank you for watching. I'm Stephen Benora, and try to have it normal where we're sitting over there on the same side as the monitor. Thank you. And thank you. And our moderators from Israeli News Live, I will get with you ladies about trying to see if you would like to help out on this channel as well. Thank you so kindly. We really appreciate your support and your help on INL too. Thanks so much, Jennifer. And